Today I am going to present technologies developed by IIT Delhi which have a direct societal impact. While large number of faculty members work on technologies which have a social relevance, we have three entities under which substantial amount of work is being carried out for societal benefit. So first of all, I will focus on the rural sector. There are three entities working on rural sector. One is the Center for Rural Development and Technology, which was established in 1979. A few years back, Ministry of Education, or the then Ministry of Human Resource Development, took an initiative to start a national program on Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, connecting higher educational institutes with the villages of India. The national coordination of UBA, as the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan is known, is being done by IIT Delhi. The third initiative is what is called RUTAG, Rural Technology Action Group, which was started by Office of PSA in 2004. The IIT Delhi chapter of RUTAG started in 2009. I am now going to talk about the salient contributions of all these three entities. The Center for Rural Development and Technology has been contributing in many ways to upliftment of the rural India. One of the very recent commercialized technologies which has been quite successful is biogas upgradation and bottling. Then there are technologies for advanced use of algae for making several products. There is also bioremediation and detoxification of environmental contaminants. Then there are faculty members working on fortified functional foods. There is also emphasis on development of agri-food value chain. There is considerable work going on in the area of natural plant products processing. Then we have some people working to help the remote communities and empowering them. Recently, there have also been developments in decentralized water purification systems using biochar composites. And then there is a startup called Ekam Solutions, which is focusing on several products including sanitation products and technologies, particularly waterless urinals with zero odor. Unnat Bharat Abhiyan has also had many success stories. There are a large number of thousands of villages which have been connected, thousands of higher educational institutes which are connected to UBA, and the focus is on participatory approach, knowledge sharing and convergence with several government schemes. In particular, IIT Delhi has been carrying out the developmental work of Gadi Khata cluster of UBA, where a new type of cook stove has been disseminated, lemongrass cultivation is going on, and mushroom cultivation has also been promoted. Now coming to the achievements of RUTAG. RUTAG essentially works on problems which have been brought from the field, either with the help of NGOs or any organization which will point out the technical issues faced by the field communities, and then RUTAG team tries to find a technical solution to their problems. In the process, a lot of work has been done on several technologies. Some of them which are either already demonstrated successfully in the field or otherwise ready for dissemination are a device for making tulsi mala beads, about more than 200 numbers of different versions of this machine are already being used in the field. A bullock-driven tractor has been developed so that the tiller can sit comfortably and the drudgery associated with using bullock power in the fields can be reduced. Similarly, there is a treadle pump which can be used for pumping water to higher elevations with a lot of ease. In fact, small children can also do that pumping in a playway method. Besides, a water level measuring device has been developed which can help in finding out the depth at which water is found while digging wells. An indigenous sheep shearing device actually offers this facility at a much lower cost as compared to the devices which are being imported right now. An improved bangle making furnace has been developed to help the local bangle making artisans in Bharatpur area to be able to use the fuel more efficiently and also improve the environment with less heat and smoke going out through the chimney. A very innovative system of irrigation has been developed by faculty from IIT Jodhpur in association with Rutaga IIT Delhi, which is a mound-based irrigation system which has produced excellent results. Outside these three entities also, there are many faculty members who are working towards betterment of villages and low-income communities. An excellent example is of a startup called Gramvani, which has been able to reach out to 2 million people, connecting them with each other and with the rest of the world. Similarly, there are initiatives going on to generate mental health awareness among the rural population with very simple videos explaining the need for recognizing that there can be mental health issues even in families in the rural areas. Similarly, in the civil engineering domain, a lot of work is going on to use bamboo as a building material. Specifically engineered bamboo structures have been developed for modular rural housing. Similarly, a special project was taken up by some faculty members to generate knowledge about various methods of developing rural houses. So this effort has been undertaken under Rural Housing Knowledge Network. Beyond the rural sector, there is a domain which has been much needed and it has made an immense impact in the field. This is helping those with disabilities or differently abled section of our society. So there are smart canes which have been developed, which now has users in lakhs. There are tactile books which are available for visually challenged again. There are also dot books and braille laptops which have been developed. And then all-terrain crutches have been developed for the benefit of physically disabled. These technologies have actually been commercialized and are already in a very successful level of the startups. Further, a considerable amount of work is going on to convert waste to wealth. Plastic and e-wastes are posing a major challenge in the society. So the recycling of these is the focus of some groups at IIT. Further, recycling of multi-layered packaging has always been a big question mark. A special effort is going on to carry out low-cost recycling of multi-layered packagings, essentially to dissolve the adhesive which puts all the layers together so that each layer can then be segregated and recycled separately. Similarly, we have a very successful startup called Kriya Labs, young students, ex-students now, who are converting agricultural residues, which in many regions are considered to be a problem, to very useful products. Further, there are efforts going on in the domain of health. A very successful venture has been carried out to improve the accuracy of tuberculosis diagnosis, which is known to have low accuracy using the current methods. Further, special effort has gone into doing research to determine the effect of yoga and Ayurveda on the patients suffering from COVID-19. Very encouraging results have been found in these studies. Some groups are also working on developing clean cooking devices, as you can see over here. Further, there are many more things which are happening. There is, particularly in the domain of water, experts from IIT are developing early warning methods for floods using the data available from the meteorological department. And there is a hub called Water Security and Sustainable Development Hub, which is connecting several entities together and essentially trying to ensure that there is better governance and management of water as a resource. And then there are many other initiatives which I could not include in detail over here, but I would definitely like to mention them. There is an effort to strengthening existing buildings for better earthquake resistance. Then there is a do-it-yourself kit which has been developed for learning artificial intelligence, the basics of that, and this kit is called Buddhi. There is a travel suvidha called app meant for tourists. Then there is a startup on preservation and visualization of cultural heritage by digitizing the information about the various heritage sites. There is a special effort on assessing the food quality and safety and its impact on our health. There are waterless urinals now at various locations in the country. It's a very successful startup. There is also work going on in the area of geothermal piles for cleaner energy. Then there are efforts towards more cost-effective hydrogen production methods and tools for optimizing the oil recovery so as to incur minimal cost. So with that, I would like to stop here. Thank you.